Hi everyone, Alex here from TCO Fly Shop in Pennsylvania, coming at you today with a cool little tool that we have in the store. We want to do a quick little demonstration video on. This is known as the Denison Blood Knot Tire. This is a great little tool for creating blood knots, whether you're connecting cider material to your leader material, or if you fish a multi-fly rig and would like to create a dropper tag or anything for that, for your business end of your flies. It's also a great tool to have in your pack in the wintertime when it's cold fishing season and your fingertips tend to get numb and cold and a little bit more difficult to tie knots for you. So I'm going to demonstrate this tool for you quick. Here I have a tool out of the package. I'm going to show you, you have two little compression clamps here that are encased by two little rubber gaskets, silicone gaskets. And then the center point here, I call this the pick. There's no particular name for it, so I just use the term pick as the point for that. I'm going to demonstrate here with a piece of Maxima material and a piece of cider material. So the Maxima would be coming from a leader building standpoint. So you're going to put your Maxima from your leader end into the compression clamps, and then I'm going to attach my cider. And as you can see right here, I have an overlapping ear coming off. And same thing with my cider. So I have about 3 inches there, 2 to 3 inches coming off. And what you're going to do is within the top compression clamps up top here is you're going to marry those two pieces together. And you're going to push your pick up through the center. Now I'm going to pause here for a second and explain to you that with the circumferences of different leader material, tippet material, or cider material will justify the amount of times that you will be turning this to marry them together. If it's thicker, it's probably going to be less time, so typically about 6 turns does it for me on thicker material. A little bit thinner material, like such as your business end of fluorocarbon where your flies are going to be, if that's thinner tippet, then you might have to do it 8 to 10 times to get it. So as it's up through the center here, I'm going to turn it towards me about 6 times. One for good luck. And I'm going to take my cider tag and I'm going to send it up through the center hole between the two of them. Pull it through, just hold on to that. And then I'm going to take my leader end, my leader tag, send that down through the hole, come back up, hold on to it. I'm going to remove my pick at that point, all right, and put it back in the holster, just like that. And now typically, for video purposes, I'm not going to do this, but typically we would lubricate this somehow to get it to marry together a little bit tighter and not burn the material as we cinch it tight together. We're going to just do it without doing that though for this time period for the video. So I got both those together. I'm going to put a little pressure on my leader end, a little bit of pressure on my cider end, and I'm going to pull them together just like that. Yep. And you might have to get in there and doctor it up just a little bit to help it, but especially on the thicker material, thinner material usually goes straight together pretty good. And then what I would do at that point, now that I got that connection point, I would come in here with a pair of scissors or my pair of nippers, and I would just clip both those tag ends off. Make sure you don't clip the wrong end off. In there. Yep. And that was a little bit of a sloppy job, but definitely could do better at any point with that, especially with nippers getting in there, not dull scissors. But that's how you use the Denison Blood Knot tool. If you're interested in purchasing this tool, you can come into any of our stores to purchase it or pick it up at tcoflyfishing.com online. Thank you very much. Have a great season.